All right, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I stayed up to early in the morning to watch Wrestle Kingdom. And even though that's neither here nor there, let's talk about the biggest thing that happened there for wrestling fans in America, WWE fans, and that is the debut of Sasha Banks, who is now known as Mercedes Moné. Now, the biggest question is, how will she fare in this new career path that she has chosen? I'm gonna give you guys my ideas about it before we get started. I want to give you a spoiler warning. I may spoil a match for you guys in this, and also if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. So the first ever IWGP Women's Champion Kairi Sane defended her title against Tam Nakano. And if you know how I feel about Kairi Sane, she's one of my favorites. She's extremely talented. I missed her in WWE. I loved her in WWE, but I understand why she's not there. You got to go where, you know, where peace is. And also for Tam Nakano, I feel like she isn't being talked about as much as she should. Ever since she debuted to Stardom, it has been a pretty good run for her, and she's pretty good in the ring. Now, after the match was over, as we all expected and predicted, Sasha Banks came out at the end in her new gimmick as Mercedes Moné. Kairi Sane tried to give her a handshake. Then Sasha Banks proceeded to attack her. I know her name is Mercedes. I'm gonna mess the names up a couple times in this video. Please, y'all forgive me. I'm so sorry. But Sasha Banks attached, I did it again. So Mercedes Moné, okay, it's not that hard, attacked Kairi, and then after that gave a quick promo and then dropped the mic. So let's talk about the positive first, right? So Sasha is pursuing something, you know, she feels like she has her heart laid on. So anytime someone can pursue anything that they love in a way that they want to, I'm always a great supporter of that. And also she comes out as she always does. She comes out with these crazy outfits that look great in my personal opinion. It always adds on to her character and feeling like that she is this big star, that she's this bigger than life person. And that goes to WWE and even over here. She didn't stop with that at all. But unfortunately, we got to talk about some of the negatives too. You know, we got to put the negatives with the positives as well. One of the things that I didn't like that much was her promo that she gave after she attacked Kairi Sane. It just felt so ho-hum. It felt bland. It felt repetitive. Like, I felt like we've heard this promo before in WWE, but she just played Mad Libs with the words and switched out boss with CEO. Like, she proceeded to say, I am the CEO, I am the blueprint, I am the conversations. And I feel like I've heard promos like that from other people over and over. Now, I'll give you this. It's not too many promos that are going to be one of a kind, but I felt like she could have been a little bit more creative with that part of it. And that's just my personal opinion on that. Also, the move that she tried to perform on Kairi Sane, there was a botch there. There was a botch there, and that's not a good look for her because she's still trying to shake off the cobwebs of people remembering her from botching a lot of moves while she was in WWE, specifically what she did to Paige that potentially ended her career. Thank God that she's back in wrestling. So to see her botch on her debut is not really a good look. Whether it's Kairi's fault or her fault, however way you want to put it, it's something that you don't want under somebody's resume. And how do I feel about the name change? Mercedes Moné, I don't really have a strong feeling for it at all. Like, I don't hate it or I don't love it. I think Sasha Banks sounds better, but maybe because I'm used to it. But the name Moné for me, it's just a history of like going online at one point in time and then seeing every girl on social media change their middle name to Moné, even though that wasn't their last name. So maybe I'm burnt out on the name Moné. And even when Taya Valkyrie, when she came to NXT and she changed her name to Frankie Monet, I was just like, I'm not a big Monet, you know, fan. But that has nothing to do with Sasha. It's not her fault. So after seeing this, what this tells me is that what she's going to face Kairi Sane at a Stardom event, I think in February. And the interesting thing about this, whether it is good or bad, it is going to show us what Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, is made of, right? Because even though her character is full of spectacle, when it comes to going to Stardom, spectacle plays a little role, but those women in that ring, they can work, right? Spectacle is only going to go so far over there. And I'm not saying that Sasha Banks isn't a great wrestler. I'm not the hugest Sasha Banks fan, but this is going to tell everything. This is going to strip back all the things that were at WWE, the spectacle, the things like that, and then see how she can actually work in the ring with some of these women over in Stardom. And that's going to be the interesting part. It could be a good thing, or it can be like the Titanic, you know, it can go either way. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens with that. That's going to be very interesting. Again, I'm happy that she's able to pursue something she wants to do the way that she wants to do it, that she's banking on herself, no pun intended. Anybody who's able to do that and they have the leverage to do so, I do support them. But let's just see what happens. What do you guys think? Did you see any clips of her promo or her intro? Let me know what you guys think. What do you think her trajectory is going to be for the rest of her career right now? I know she's only had one promo. She's only did one thing, so we can't tell exactly what's going to happen, but just your initial impressions of this. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Salute. Peace. Have a good day. Listen, I get it. I was saying Wrestling Kingdom as opposed to Wrestle Kingdom. I'm sleepy, okay? All right? Just give me some slack, all right? Anyways, hit the subscribe button. See y'all later. Thank